What's so special about Hero Bread's soft, fluffy, and delicious breads, buns, and tortillas? Hero Bread serves up 0 to 1 grams of net carbs, 5 to 11 grams of protein, and high fiber in every delicious serving. Made with natural ingredients, Hero Bread supports gut health, promotes weight management, and helps maintain blood sugar. Hero also drops other limited edition ultra-low net carb goodies like rich flaky croissants and buttery brioche slider rolls. Head to hero.co to shop today.
What up? This is Shan, and this is Cozy Womb Podcast. This is Ari. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Anya.
Hi.
What up? Good morning, Shan, and this is Cozy Womb. This is episode 77. Kids acting up in school. Acting up, meaning you really being really bold right now. You really doing something disrespectful and rude that you would not do with me as your mom or your dad in person, but you're doing it with your teachers. You're doing it with the director. You're doing it with the principal. You're doing it with your fellow classmates. Things that I probably would never approve of, but you're doing it because I'm not around. Acting Up in School, episode 77, Cozy Womb Podcast. What up? So, my 5-year-old daughter is, I don't know what she's going through, but I know what I'm not about to do is deal with it. Where dealing with it would be accepting it. I'm not going to accept it as normal behavior. I've seen so many kids throw themselves out, kick, scream, purposely ignore a teacher, purposely ignore another adult when they tell them to stop. Stop pulling out the book. Stop playing. It's time to pack up. Stop pulling on the next person's hat. Stop teasing the next person. Stop making noise. Stop doing this. My thing is, if an adult or a teacher or a principal or someone older than you says to stop doing something that's annoying, you stop. It's not a matter of, oh, you're not my mom, or you're not my dad, or you're not my grandma. It's a matter of, I told you to stop, and you need to stop. And I think a lot of people bypass that and think that, oh, that's okay, they're just a kid. No, kids need to learn manners. They need to learn respect. The earlier the better, because if one person excuses the behavior, then everybody else that kid is around during the day has to deal with it. And I don't think that's...
Say what?
Sorry, like I was saying, my alarm went off for me to get out the house. And I'm already above it. I got early. Another person has to deal with your child not listening. And I, before I even had kids, was one of those people. If I know your child does not listen and your child does not behave, I'm not inviting them nowhere. I'm not coming to pick them up. I'm not taking them nowhere. If it's not just me dealing with that kid and I have other people around, they can't come. Not because I don't like your kid, because your kid that cannot behave themselves. And I don't want to deal with a kid acting up in public somewhere or in the street and not listening, and I can't whoop them. I can't, discipline them the way I would want to discipline my own kid. And I don't care what anyone says. No to whooping your kids is not the only answer. It's not. But at the same time, you need to be able to sneak attack on your kid one a couple of times or two to let them know that, hey, I'm friendly. We do fun things. I'm going to tell you this one time, because I tell Anya all the time I hate repeating myself. Anybody that I'm dating, I hate repeating myself. The odds are I'm not going to do it. The odds are I'm just going to move around and act accordingly. With my kids, I move around and I act accordingly with a belt. I move around and I start donating toys that you just got with ease. Like, I don't care. All of a child's wants are not needs to me. All of a child's needs are needs to me. So your toys are not needs to me. The things you like to watch on TV is not needs to me. You want to go to the park is not a need to me. You want to go to this birthday party? Oh, that's not a need to me. Unless your behavior matches that energy that you're putting off to everybody else, nope, you're not going. And that starts at home. You start with limits at home, so when your child goes into public, they know that there's limitations on what they can and can't do. They know that there's limitations on how they can speak to another adult. And I find where, Anya tries to use my my ways against me, where she'll be like, "Mom, I need your phone." And I said, "No, you don't. I'm gonna start counting, and I need your phone." I said, "Anya, you do not count for me." She was like, "Well, adults have to listen to kids." I said, "No, adults don't." I said, "Kids listen to adults, not the other way around. We listen to you because we choose to listen to you. You listen to me because you have to." I said, "There's a difference." I said, "Don't ever get it twisted." And I'm very honest with her. I'm very transparent with her about the fact that, you may ask me for something and I might tell you no. And she may say, "Why?" I said, "For no reason. It's just a no. Right now, at this moment, that's a no for me. But I don't understand. You don't have to understand right now, but it's a no for me." Like, you have to do that. You have to get your kids limits. I don't tolerate any type of acting up. Me taking her to therapy right now is because she has gone through changes just like I have, with people not being around. And for me, I can adjust, to that easily. For her, because she's a child and she doesn't know the full extent as to why, she may be having a hard time. And those people who she cannot be around were giving her the attention that I can't give her, because I'm not her grandma and I'm not nobody's father figure. I'm not nobody's daddy. So, me taking her to go talk to a therapist is maybe they can get some answers out of her that I can't get, because I do ask her, like, "What's going on? What's wrong? What do you want to talk about? Why are you saying this? Why are you crying right now?" And she won't tell me. Every child, when they act up or they're not listening or a shift in their behavior happens, it's for a reason. And I feel like it's up to us as parents, as caregivers, to figure out what that is and nip it in the bud. And that is why I'm trying to figure out a better method of dealing with Anya, because sometimes beating her doesn't help. Sometimes taking away things don't help. So what I'm doing is I'm reversing it. If she acts up and she's not listening, we're going to turn her free time into learn time. We're going to turn that into, "Oh, you want to do some math work right now. Or you want to do flashcards. Or you want to write out your full name, which is 4 different names. Oh, you want to make sure that this is organized." I try to combat that with constructive time. I try reward systems, like she has a chart, and if her behavior is good, she should get 5 stickers for the day. If her behavior is not that good, she'll get less than 5 stickers, and where that sticker is missing, we'll tell her, what she didn't do correctly or in the best way that she could have done. So she can see where she needs to get better. And it's not just me drill teaming her and telling her, "Hey, you're not doing this." And I'm very honest with her. And she has presents from Christmas at my brother's house that I haven't given her just because her behavior had been trash. At school, they're incorporating the reward system. At home, I'm doing it because I love stickers. Always have. So I'm doing that to see if that'll help. I try to spend as much time with her that I can with just me and her when her sister's not around to see if that helps. But at the same time, I cannot be her grandma and give her that attention. And one thing her grandma did not do is discipline her. She just let her do whatever she wants. And I am constantly trying to unlearn those habits and those things that my mom allowed with her. And it's hard, it's frustrating. But the thing is, you cannot let your kids see that you're losing it and they're winning. Be frustrated in your room with the door shut. Be frustrated, when they're sleeping. Be frustrated, when you leave their school and you're in the car. What I have her teachers do is call me whenever she's acting up and put her on the phone. So for right now, that's working. But when I'm at work, if I'm in a meeting, I can't keep coming out of that meeting for her behavior. So I'm just trying to nip it in the bud as best as I can right now. But you always, as a parent, should be aware of your kids' behavior. I always hated when my mom would watch people's kids and they'll be perfectly fine during the day, and as soon as their parent comes, they acting up. They doing things they're not supposed to do. And that's only because that parent allows it. And they know, oh, my mom is here now. Oh, it's about to get lit. And they start acting up. Or my dad is here now. You can't touch me. You can't tell me nothing. It's about to get lit. No. Whenever I show up for Anya, that behavior better stay the same. You better keep that same energy. Whenever I show up for Anya, and one of my friends may have her, keep that same energy. And my friends do not allow Anya to be disrespectful. Most of the time, if I want my friend, they'll grab up Anya when she does something rude before I could get a chance to grab her up. And those are the type of friends you need to be having around your kids. Those are the type of people who are going to help your child be the best person in life by giving them limitations on the disrespect. You have to give a child limitations on the disrespect that you'll allow. I say zero disrespect. But some parents are more lenient than others. I'm nice, but then at the same time, I have my limits as to what I'm going to allow my kid to do. Same thing with Ari. Yesterday, I went to go pick up the truck. She mad that she got to wait and she can't go outside. And she just got really angry. And she just came at me and she was trying to bite my leg. And I'm just like, girl, why are you trying to bite me? And she was so frustrated that I knew she wanted to go outside. But she just kept trying to hit me and chase me. I'm just like, my G, chill out. Find something to do with your aggression right now. Because if you bite me, I'm the type of parent where I'm going to bite you back so you can feel that same type of energy. If you hit me, you're going to get more slaps back and you're not going to like it because my hand is heavier than yours. Like, I'm not allowing nothing. I'm not allowing no tantrums, no falling out in the stores. I always tell them, when I get in the store, don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't touch nothing. I'm coming in here for what I need to pay for. And sometimes you got to let your kids know, because they will try you. Kids will try you hard. So when your kid is acting up, notice it, nip it in the bud, and take care of it.
Good night, good night, good night, good night.